Hello.
And welcome back to episode 3 of
Ian Diaries.
What?
Ian Diaries.
Ian Diaries.
Ian Diaries. 1, 2, 3.
See, every day's a school day.
Absolutely.
More and more Welsh as the days go on.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to going back to Glasgow.
We're back.
And losing it.
Well, we're back with another episode. Episode 3. What is the theme, Greg, of this one?
So I think from our pet peeves that ignited some discussion with everyone on camp.
Yeah.
And we've got a few more discussion points. So I think we're going for and against.
Yeah.
We've got 5 points to discuss.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure we might clash on a couple.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I probably
we
I know
just
so.
agree with all 5 of them.
Yeah, absolutely not. So I think there's going to be a few discussion points, and I'm sure everyone could get involved in the comments as well.
Yeah.
Really common discussion topics within groups within Great Britain. So get involved.
So the first one is one that's spoke about probably the most this week.
Yeah.
Is socks or no socks with spikes. You can kick off. I think you're passionate about this.
I am. I'm a very much a no sock guy. I like the feeling. I like going to a race one layer lighter, I guess.
Yeah.
You can feel a lot more, but I think it gets my mind ready. Don't get me wrong, I do wear socks in training sometimes, but anything speed.
That's race day.
Yeah, they whipped off me. They whipped off.
I'm always a sock person, and I've tried it once, and it just felt weird, strange.
Why?
I don't know. I could just feel the spike. It just felt harder. Whereas, and I also have a thing that my race day socks are my most recent, like, sports socks.
Right.
So part of that is, I've got to put on my newest, most comfortable socks. So that's part of the process. That's like, not sort of superstition.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to leave that.
Yeah.
To just have sweaty feet in the spikes.
True. Like, with the no socks, I feel like, because my spikes are tight. I don't know if you got much room in your spikes, but
well, that's the new spikes this week are really tight.
Yeah.
But that's, I'm hoping, is just because they're brand new.
But you could wear them without socks.
Yeah.
Because in the shoe, there's a thing in it that.
There's a thing, yeah.
But is it like?
I saw it. Yeah.
That is acts as a sock.
Yeah. But
So why are you wearing socks?
The Max Flies don't have that, do they?
They have some in. They have some in. Better try it. Try it.
We'll see.
So
We'll do it one. I'll do it one race this year and see.
Yeah.
What we're on.
But I also think sock has the ability to move around in the shoe.
Surely that's not. Oh no, that's yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm arguing against one point. Yeah, because I suppose that's why footballers use these grip socks.
That's what I'm saying.
But I've never felt it's the socks problem.
All right.
The next one we've got is headphones and warm up. So I am against this in training.
Okay.
Unless you're on your own.
Yeah.
But I hate to see people down the track with their training group and everyone's got headphones on, not speaking to each other.
Yeah.
Whereas I like creating that team environment wherever you can, because it's an individual sport.
Mm-hmm.
I get it on race day, wearing it to get in the zone. You're maybe a bit more of an individual on race day. But then I also don't like athletes doing drills with a phone in their hand.
Yeah.
I think they're not taking it serious enough.
Yeah, got you. I've seen Shikari.
Yeah, they just hold their phone the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it obviously works, but
yeah, I get
She doesn't strike me someone who's super serious either.
Yeah, you're in a position, I guess. Would you listen to music on race day now as an individual, if you're racing not as a team?
So sometimes I say yeah, but I wouldn't do it. The only part I would do it is my jog if I'm on my own.
Yeah.
And then sometimes that's me. Like I'll not need it again.
Yeah. Fair.
Unless I've got
Yeah.
time in between rounds and stuff, but it's not part of my routine. Like sometimes I've got 5 minutes to sit down and no one's there to chat, but I would rather chat on race day. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what, if I could, I would.
Yeah.
I would.
But you're tied to me all warm up. So.
Literally, you chat me up. So, but I think also it's just, for me, it's a huge safety thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think I've learned to enjoy that. Maybe travel to the track with music
Yeah,
So then once you get to the
it's
drag,
a good place to then.
to then you're kind of just riding it out then.
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
Hannah Brier.
Hannah Brier's end of the chat.
I can use them.
Come by.
Join the
Come
vlog.
by.
Yes. Hannah, are you music on race day? Are you music headphones on race day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Why? Is someone not?
I'm not.
You're
Where's
not.
that?
You don't
No.
do music.
I like to chat and stuff on race day, so.
Chat. I can't do that music. I can't do what people chat to me either. So I just sometimes
Yeah.
I put my earphones in and there's nothing in them.
Are you gonna
Don't talk to me yet.
Are you gonna admit to your playlist? Because I know your playlist. So.
Oh, I don't think anybody's still. Let's just say there's a mix of S Club 7
Yeah.
to start.
Strong.
Don't mind it, yeah.
Then it goes into a bit of Drake.
Nice contrast.
Seamless, man.
Yeah.
Mix. And then a little bit of like musical, so there'll be like Greatest Showman and stuff in there. So
Positive.
very positive,
Yeah,
very
very
upbeat.
Okay.
And then also socks or no socks.
Socks.
Yeah, see.
No.
Socks.
That's your
No.
number here so far.
That's what I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
But have you tried it?
no, I haven't.
You've not tried it?
Never tried without socks, so I guess
I promised one race this year.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
To give it a go.
Not gonna attempt in training, no.
Nope. Anyway, enjoy your little chat.
Thank you. Enjoy.
I'm sure you see the finished product soon. The next one is competing abroad,
Mhm.
which maybe both agree on this that it's good. It was done as well last year.
Yeah.
Switzerland broke the British record.
Mhm.
Amazing track,
Yeah.
good experience,
Yeah.
but it's not the be all and end all, possibly.
No, I think competing abroad is great, and alongside just being in a new environment, which is always quite refreshing.
Yeah.
I think it's also just experiences, enjoying the world.
Yeah.
You know, sport is tough, so I think
Yeah.
enjoying every moment and traveling and meeting new people, going to new cultures, I think is a big positive about doing it. I think taking yourself out of your normal environment also makes it seem a bit different,
Yeah.
potentially. But also,
either good or bad for people. I suppose everyone's different.
yeah. But then I think what we're doing well in the UK at the minute is making it. If we're talking specifically about sprints, I think they're creating an environment where they're making positive environments to run fast. You know,
we've
you
seen
got-
faster times run in the UK
Yeah.
in the past few
Yeah.
years. Run with the wind.
Yeah, Stratford GPs.
Yeah.
You know, run with the wind, 2 rounds, seeded. I think great opportunities to run fast,
Yeah.
especially on that Stratford track as well.
Yeah. It's then it gives you the decision that if there's a race abroad that weekend, the same as like a Stratford or a Lee
Yeah.
Valley or something, you're like,
Yeah,
does the cost outweigh
yeah,
what's there?
yeah.
And you know, if you get a +1.5 in London
Yeah.
and it's over 20 degrees,
Yeah,
you
you're
can't
cooking.
really get much
Yeah.
better.
But also then, like, there's got to be obligations as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you get invited to a gold tour
Yeah.
or a
You got
diamond
to
league
the
or
point system is
Yeah.
now a bigger thing for people
Yeah.
qualifying. But yeah.
but also I guess that, you know, for us as well, there's not many T11s in UK,
Yeah.
so actually it's quite
Yeah,
nice
we
to
never
go
get the
abroad.
opportunity
Yeah.
to race against the same category,
Yeah.
so that's where Paris and Switzerland were good last year,
Yeah.
giving us that experience.
So pros and cons to both,
Yeah,
really, but I think
Yeah,
not
probably.
essential, but very nice to do.
yeah, exactly. And then we've got Grand Slam.
That's fine. MJ.
So I've heard mixed opinions on this
Mhm.
since it came out. I think loads of people are all for more racing, seeing the best athletes running,
Yeah.
but then maybe the structure and the organisation is things that can improve.
Yeah. Yeah.
I personally love the 2 events.
Yeah.
I love seeing a 400 runner do a 2
Yeah.
and seeing how they compare.
I really want to see Charlie Dobson do it now.
Yeah, Charlie Dobson.
Charlie Dobson, come on.
Yeah, that's
Um,
made for you.
But bring it back, strip it back, in terms of what it brings to the sport. Look, I think in athletics, we do really well of keeping our own in, entertaining our own.
And that's what it's doing so far.
But how do we widen the net? How do we
Yeah.
create a new audience to have track and field?
Yeah, and that's where Sprint on Netflix was good. And I thought Grand Slam following that would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
helped it.
Mhm.
But I think they've not made anything on stories, head-to-heads. They've not created crowds. They've not created good press conferences before it.
Yeah.
And that's where when it first came out, I thought that's what was being promised,
Mhm.
and I don't think that's happened. So it's a good event to watch, but it's not going to grab any other attention than was already there for a Diamond League.
Yeah, I think. I mean, we've only had one.
Yeah, we've been harsh.
Yeah, we've only had one. There's a few more to go. Must say, side note, I think Kong for Ken looked fantastic.
Yeah, and it's so early, so
Yeah,
we never really
yeah,
see athletes
yeah.
running 2 rounds so competitively that
Yeah.
early. So
That was good.
It was good.
I guess see where that leads. Isn't it? I guess.
Yeah. And then the last one we've got is mixed relays in general. Obviously the 4x1's just been introduced to World Relays and is going to be in the World Champs programme, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah. It's more opportunities.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
opportunities for
yeah.
people to get picked, which
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
I think the success of the 4x4 mixed has been good.
It's been awesome.
Again,
Yeah.
more people getting selected to represent makes races interesting.
Yeah.
But again, I think the fault, which I don't like, is there's a set order.
Set order.
I think
Yeah,
it sort of
yeah.
defeats the purpose of it completely. I know the 4x1 will be harder to do that
Yeah.
because of faster exchanges and
Yeah.
the length of the runs.
Yeah.
But in the 4x4, I don't get why you can't choose, because I think it was at the start.
It was at the start.
Yeah.
But then do you think over time people will just work out the same and would just run the same order anyway over time?
Possibly, but then I think teams every now and then would go, like teams that are out of the running.
Yeah.
Say a team thinks, we're 6th or 7th on
Yeah.
paper. Oh, let's just go 2 guys at the front, try and
Yeah.
get out in front, build a lead,
Yeah.
and then at least we're in the race.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think then that's where and then you've also got them guys chasing down the girls
Yeah.
last on the last legs, which
Yeah.
makes it more exciting.
Mm.
But I don't think there is an option. I think they're
No.
told what order it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know enough about the sort of organising of lanes and stuff, how that officiating that works, but
Yeah.
as a spectacle I don't think it makes much of a difference compared to just a female 4x4
Yeah.
or a male 4x4.
I think it's nice to see. We've had great success over the last few years.
It's got us a few more medals
Yeah,
than
which
maybe we would have had. So.
which has been great. Great to see. Great to see people like excel who maybe might miss out on the 4x4 men's or women's.
Yeah.
Which is what it's about, really, isn't it?
I'm doing my first mixed relay on Saturday.
Absolutely. Do you know what leg you're running?
I think I'm on 3rd.
Okay.
But I think Sean Aiken was deliberating whether to take 3rd or 1st. So he's kindly let me take 3rd, which I'm pretty happy about. I'd rather have a rolling leg than starting from the blocks. But we'll see. It'll be good fun.
You better roll something pretty special.
Yeah, mate. We're in good shape.
Good. I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right. Next
that
one.
wraps up another episode of the Balcony Diaries.
Yeah, I don't think the next one might not be on the balcony.
Do you reckon?
We're gonna need to find a balcony.
Well, find somewhere. yeah.
Back in the UK.
We might have a few more guests, a few more features.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had Welsh record holder Hannah Brier there
Yeah.
join us, albeit surprisingly.
Yeah, popping her head out in the balcony.
Popping her head around.
Our neighbour.
But yeah, see you on the next one.